Hello, welcome to our channel. Recent spoilers suggest that Tate Black may be the ultimate reason behind Doug Williams III's impending downfall. While the teenage troublemaker has been playing fast and loose with the law, his latest antics may finally catch up with him thanks to an unexpected betrayal. And when the truth comes out, it could cost Tate the one thing he's not willing to lose, his relationship with Holly Jonas. A necklace, a thief, and a suspicious boyfriend. The March 3rd episode of Days revealed that Tate had received unsettling news. Doug was suspected of being the necklace thief who had been causing chaos in Salem. Though he wasn't privy to all the details just yet, it wouldn't take long before he started putting the pieces together. With Julie Williams at the center of this mystery, it would be easy enough for Tate to connect the dots. Julie has never been one to let injustice slide, and if her treasured necklace was stolen, she would certainly make her feelings known. Given that Tate already has plenty of reasons to distrust Doug, especially after witnessing how much trouble he has brought into Holly's life, his suspicion is bound to grow. But suspicion alone isn't enough to bring Doug down. For that, Tate needs proof. Tate's jealousy fuels his actions. Tate's disdain for Doug isn't just about crime and justice, it's also deeply personal. There's no denying that Tate has been battling some serious jealousy when it comes to Holly. He doesn't like the influence Doug has over her, and he certainly doesn't approve of the reckless decisions she makes when she's around him. Whether it's skipping school, sneaking around, or getting into dangerous situations, Tate has had enough of seeing Holly take risks for someone he believes is nothing but bad news. With his emotions running high, Tate may find himself in a position where he sees an opportunity to get rid of Doug once and for all. If Doug is guilty of theft, then exposing him wouldn't just be about doing the right thing. It would also remove his biggest competition for Holly's attention. Holly's desperate attempt to silence Tate. If Tate does uncover proof that Doug stole Julie's necklace, it won't be long before he faces a moral dilemma. Does he keep the information to himself for Holly's sake? Or does he expose Doug and risk the fallout? Spoilers suggest that Holly will do everything in her power to convince Tate to stay quiet. She knows that Doug isn't exactly innocent, but she also cares about him. More importantly, she doesn't want to see him locked up over one mistake. Holly might plead with Tate, reasoning that everyone deserves a second chance, especially when they're young and still figuring things out. But will her pleas be enough to keep Tate from going to Julie with what he knows? Tate's ultimate betrayal and the fallout. Despite Holly's best efforts, Tate may ultimately decide that exposing Doug is the only option. Whether it's due to his own jealousy, his desire to protect Holly, or simply his moral compass leading him down this path, Tate might go to Julie with the truth about the stolen necklace. And if Julie is furious enough, she may have no choice but to involve the police. Doug's arrest would be a shocking turn of events, but perhaps even more devastating is what it could mean for Tate's relationship with Holly. If Doug ends up in handcuffs because Tate refused to stay silent, Holly will be furious. In her eyes, Tate won't just be doing the right thing. He'll be betraying someone she cares about. Days of Our Lives spoilers suggest that Tate's betrayal could be the catalyst for a heartbreaking breakup. The tension between Tate and Holly has been simmering for a while, and this may be the final straw. The big question that remains is whether Julie will truly go as far as having Doug arrested. As much as she values honesty and justice, she also has a deep love for her family. Would she really turn her own nephew over to the authorities, or would she try to handle things privately? If Julie does decide to take legal action, it could have long-lasting repercussions, not just for Doug, but for everyone involved. It would put a wedge between Tate and Holly, drive a deeper divide within the younger generation of Salem, and even cause tension among the adults who are forced to take sides. Back on Wednesday episode, March 5, 2025. The drama in Salem never slows down, and this upcoming week will be no exception for Holly Jonas. Just when she thought life was going her way, new troubles arise that could threaten her happiness, her relationship with Tate Black, and even her safety. After what seemed like a perfect Valentine's Day, Holly's world may come crashing down as secrets, suspicions, and danger lurk around every corner. Holly Jonas had been on cloud nine after her romantic Valentine's Day date with Tate Black. The young couple had reached a new level in their relationship, sharing an intimate night together for the first time. It was a milestone that should have brought them closer, but instead, Holly finds herself consumed by worry. Could she be pregnant? The possibility sends her into an emotional tailspin. Fear of how Tate might react, dread over how her family would respond, and uncertainty about what this could mean for her future begin to weigh heavily on her mind. Holly knows she can't keep these worries bottled up for long, but who can she turn to for guidance? Will she seek out advice from her mother, Nicole Walker, or confide in her best friend? And most importantly, is she truly ready for the consequences if her worst fears turn out to be true? A new face, a new temptation. While Holly wrestles with her emotions regarding Tate, an unexpected encounter complicates things even further. Doug Williams III, the handsome and mysterious newcomer in Salem, shares a surprising moment with her that leaves her utterly shaken. Doug III happens to stop by the Horton family cabin to retrieve a book of poetry while Holly is there, alone and in her underwear. The atmosphere quickly turns intense as Doug reveals that he has developed feelings for her. This confession sends Holly reeling. Was she naive to believe she and Tate were meant to be? Or is she simply falling victim to temptation? As much as she tries to push the encounter to the back of her mind, it haunts her. She finds herself daydreaming about Doug III, wondering what life would be like if she gave in to the attraction. However, guilt gnaws at her. How would Tate feel if he ever found out another guy was interested in his girlfriend? Holly's conscience tells her she needs to be honest, but fear keeps her silent. Will she confess to Tate about Doug's confession? Or will she keep the truth hidden and risk a messy love triangle? A dangerous debt and an unwitting accomplice. As if romance wasn't enough to keep Holly on edge, she soon finds herself entangled in a financial crisis that could put her in real danger. When she learns that Doug III is in trouble, she can't help but feel compelled to help. His situation is more dire than she imagined. He owes a large sum of money to some very dangerous individuals, and time is running out. Desperate to assist him, Holly turns to her grandmother, Maggie Horton, for a loan. Unaware of the full extent of the situation, Maggie assumes Holly is asking for money for something innocent, perhaps a school-related expense or personal emergency. But in reality, Holly is unknowingly putting herself in the middle of a dangerous web of deceit and crime. Meanwhile, Julie Williams, ever the investigator, grows suspicious as she continues searching for a missing necklace that holds significant sentimental and financial value. Could the necklace be connected to Doug III's money troubles? If Julie digs deep enough, she may uncover more than just a missing piece of jewelry. She may find out that Holly is more involved than anyone realized. A web of lies and looming danger with so many secrets swirling around her. Holly is feeling the pressure like never before. She's keeping secrets from Tate, hiding her concerns about Doug III, and unknowingly aiding someone who may not be as innocent as she believes. Will she come clean before things spiral out of control? Or will her efforts to protect herself and those she cares about end up making things even worse? Salem has seen its fair share of scandals, but Holly's current predicament might be one of the most emotionally charged and dangerous situations yet. As the days unfold, Holly will have to make some difficult choices, ones that could change her life forever. Will she remain loyal to Tate, or will temptation lead her astray? Will she realize the danger she's in before it's too late? Or will she become another victim of Salem's most ruthless criminals? Thanks for watching. Goodbye.